Previously on Hogwarts Legacy.
A new student? New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a fifth year.
How extraordinary. It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I. Have you seen this?
I have.
Received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Merlin's beard! How did you...
Wait! We didn't know.
Hang on! The key! Give me your hand! Are you all right? It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. You belong in Slytherin!
Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
What is up, YouTube world? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be bringing you Hogwarts Legacy. I do want to mention real quick before I get into some gameplay, I'm going to be editing some parts out, getting you guys straight into the main quests. There's a lot of distractions that you encounter before you get to the main quest, so I just kind of want to just edit that part out and get you guys into the main quests and the main gameplay of the story. So without further ado, sit back, relax, grab your favorite snack, grab your favorite drink, and I give you Hogwarts Legacy. What is up, YouTube world? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we just woke up from our little nap and we are going to explore the castle. Okay, so find your room. All right, let's do that.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
It's that new fifth year. Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in your fifth year.
Wonder where they're from.
It's the new fifth year Slytherin in here. Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
All right, let's go check it out. Look at this thing. Look at this fireplace. Look at the details of this game. My god. It's absolutely amazing.
Can't somebody let me copy their potions homework? I'm at least moderately good at charms, and I promise I'll let you copy mine.
Even the water detail.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Let's take a walk.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Right behind you.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Okay. Man, this game looks so good.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. Here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Awesome.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Look at the...
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Look at the details that goes into this game.
Just when I think I'm finished with my schoolwork.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Let's keep it moving.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
All right, let's talk to the professor.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You did, sir.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay. This is pretty fucking awesome, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm enjoying this. Let's go up these stairs. And let's start our first quest.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
All right, let's do this.
Levioso.
There you have it. Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Let's give it a shot.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate. Good. Now, the basic cast.
Wow. Okay.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
You're a wizard, Harold.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I
going down.
want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
It's going down.
Levioso. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. It can't be your first duel. Let's just say
Only all my students are this adept.
Levioso.
I do enjoy life duel.
Oh yeah, we're kicking his ass.
Watch your opponent decide to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
We don't mess around. We don't mess around.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
I mean, at this
All
point, just
right.
bring
That's
on your
enough
finest
spectacle for
wizard
one day.
so I could
Class
just
is dismissed.
duel and take him out. I'm coming for the top. Speak with Sebastian.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combats.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds suspicious.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
All right, let's go to charm class.
The Wiggenweld potion.
All right, guys, we made it to charm class. Let's check it out.
Transfiguration is the
Let the
hardest
quest
subject.
begin.
It requires such precision and concentration.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
It's true.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all.
I noticed you never sat next
By
to
the
her.
looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
All right, we're gonna be tossing a book back and forth. Well, let's do this. All right, let's try that again.
Accio.
That That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Okay, so we learned how to toss a book around. So it's a good thing we came to that class. That was the first thing that we needed to learn.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
It's time to toss some balls around now.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at any possible moment. Very good! Splendid!
Ah, here we go. We got a 50 on the second try. We don't mess around here.
That's it! Happens to the best of us. Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
She's going down.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go!
That was terrible.
Accio.
Knock that ball out of the way.
Very good.
Bishop.
Now that's going over. That's going over.
There we go.
Okay.
Accio.
Nicely done.
I see your 50 now. Where's your 50?
That is how it's done.
Yeah, let's put her to sleep right here. See you later.
Splendid.
Have a good night. Have a good night. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
I thought I already won a ring, but okay. Alright. Interesting.
Accio.
That's going over.
Not to worry.
Come on. Come on. Let's go. You're taking too long here.
There we go.
I need to knock all those off is what I'm about to do. I'm not sure if that's possible.
That is how it's done.
I think she pretty much already won already.
Accio!
Quite impressive.
Alright.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
That's a tie. It was a tie. It was a tie. I feel like there should have been a round 3, but okay.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with
Loss?
Accio. Took
was
weeks
a
for me
tie
to get
more than
anything
anything.
right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
What? It was a tie. What game was you watching?
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
That's good for you. Nice to meet you. I'm done with
Well,
you.
it's been nice talking and competing with you.
I don't want to ever see you again.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Yeah, until next time, it was a tie.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans. A word if you're
you
so
would.
inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
What loss? I don't understand. There should have been a round 3, sir. If it was a tie more than anything. Okay, well. We're learning as we go that that was some bullshit, but
Hello
hey.
there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Revelio.
Alright.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Wasn't too challenging of a lesson. Plus, did you see how they told me how I lost when really it was a tie?
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Alright, well. I would like to challenge her again. I thought there would be a round 3, but we're over it. We're on to bigger and better challenges. By the way, drop a comment down below if you guys think that was a tie, because I think that was a tie. I thought there were going to be at least a round 3. What is the point of winning challenge 1 if it all it comes down to is challenge 2?
Isn't Sebastian Sallow's family from Feldcroft? I would have expected him to be from somewhere more posh.
I just petted a cat. Okay. We just petted a cat. And that tree just grew in front of my eyes. That's pretty fucking amazing. That we just petted a cat. And then watched a tree grow right in front of our eyes. Alright, let the quest begin.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan.
They kind of
Seems
cheated.
Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Well, I guess he told me not to say anything, so let's go with no.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
More work? What is...
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Alright, I'm ready to move on. Let's go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'm definitely not choosing Natty. Natty thought she was a winner when, truthfully, it was a tie. So, definitely not choosing her.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
We do enjoy a good butterbeer.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
All right.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Revelio!
Oh. it go? I just seen it. Oh, wait. No. Where did they go?
Levioso!
Ah. Okay.
Levioso!
Oh, I think I'm using the wrong one actually. Hold up.
Accio!
Got it.
Simple as that. I believe we still gotta collect a couple more, right?
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
I'm kind of looking for a page right now. I wonder maybe if I have to.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Revelio. Accio. Brilliant.
Hunting for pages right now. How exciting.
Stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such arrogance.
Okay, I think we're actually done. Okay, I've collected your pages.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Let's fix the statue.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
There we go.
It's been ages since I've sent an owl back home.
There's something in there. I just know it.
My entire family.
All right, let's go meet Sebastian.
Revelio.
This is pretty awesome. Oh my goodness.
Everyone knows you can't conjure food. Haven't you heard of Gamp's Law?
Okay, guys, we just got to Sebastian.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Okay. So we're gonna start adventuring out of the castle.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Alright, guys. I think this wraps up part 2 of Hogwarts Legacy. I gotta say, so far, amazing game. The graphics, the details is absolutely astonishing. Hopefully in the next episode we can start getting into fighting some goblins. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you guys are enjoying the series so I can keep making these videos for you guys. Until next time.